the martyrdom of the two sons of Muslim B.Aqeel, Muhammad and Ibrahim. The 23rd of the month of the Hijjah, 61st year after Hijrah, was a day that the two sons of Muslim B.Aqeel, Muhammad and Ibrahim, were killed in the hands of the Umayyad forces, the forces of Ubaydullah ibn Ziyad. After Imam Hussein was killed on the day of Ashura, when the horses were going to the tents of the family of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, where Muhammad al-Asghar and Ibrahim, the sons of Muslim B.Aqeel alayhi salam, whom Imam Hussein came out with them, were in the tents. They got a chance and escaped the attack of the Yazid's army in the Karbala. They were arrested again and brought to Ubaydullah ibn Ziyad. And Ubaydullah ibn Ziyad asked to call a prison guard. When the prison guard appeared before Ubaydullah ibn Ziyad, Ubaydullah ibn Ziyad said to him, "Take these two children and put them in prison and chastise them with any sort of chastisement that you can do." And he did exactly what he was asked to do. When the two children were detained in his prison for a long time, the prison guard knew their position in terms of their relationship with the Messenger of God and Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. The day where the children of Muslim B.Aqeel ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam, then the man knelt down and kissed their feet and said, "My soul is redeemed for you, oh blessed seed." Then he showed them the way to get out of the prison, and they were lucky enough to get out and be safe. At night, they were walking and they came to an old woman at the door. And they said to her, "We are little children. Shelter us in the dark tonight." And the old woman said, "Who are you?" They said to her, "We are from the family of your Prophet Muhammad. We escaped from the prison of Ubaydullah, son of Ziyad." The old woman said, "Oh my beloved, I have a rattless son who was with Ubaydullah ibn Ziyad, and I am afraid that he will find you here and kill you all." They said to her, "Give us a place to stay this night. If God wills, tomorrow we will find our way." She said to them, "Then it doesn't matter." At night, this cursed son of the old woman came into the house and told his mother about the escape of two children from Ibn Ziyad's prison. And whoever brings their heads has a big reward in the hands of King Ibn Ziyad. At night, he separated and he heard the movement of the two children talking. He stood up and said to them, "Who are you?" They said, "If we tell you, will you keep a secret from us?" Then he said, "Yes, I have entrusted you with God and his messenger." They said, "We are from the family of your Prophet Muhammad. We escaped from the prison of Ibn Ziyad." And he said to them, "You avoided death and you fell to death." He caught them and tied their shoulders. In the morning, he took them to the banks of the river Frat to kill them. And they said to him, "We ask you to sell us in the market and you will benefit from the money you sold us." Then he said to them, "I will kill you and take the gift of King Ibn Ziyad." They said, "Then take us to Ibn Ziyad so that he can judge us." He refused. And they said, "Then give us the opportunity to pray a few units to our Lord." Then he said, Pray as much as you want if it will benefit you. Then they prayed and raised their heads to the sky, saying, O Lord, the most capable of judgment, judge us with truth between us and this man. Then he killed them by cutting off their heads, took their heads to get a gift from Ibn Ziyad, after throwing their bodies into the river Frat. Even though he went to Ibn Ziyad with the heads of Muhammad and Ibrahim, then Ibn Ziyad killed him, which means that God accepted the prayer they made for him before he killed them. Subhanallah, 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 Subhanallah.